Before I immerse myself in this profound exploration of Stoicism and its transformative power, I want to express my deepest, most heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your unwavering, steadfast support. Your actions, both great and small, not only provide me with an invaluable source of assistance and encouragement, but they also forge an unbreakable bond between us as we embark together on this extraordinary journey to uncover the timeless wisdom that possesses the power to fundamentally transform our very existence. Let us, hand in hand, heart to heart, delve into the depths of how the indomitable spirit and unshakable resilience of an emperor can serve as a shining beacon, illuminating the path forward in our own lives, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges and adversity. As we progress further into this captivating narrative, it is truly fascinating to ponder the myriad reasons behind individuals' conscious decisions to remain silent in certain situations, their lips sealed and their voices muted, even when the weight of unspoken words hangs heavy in the air. It can feel as though we are navigating a treacherous minefield, each step fraught with the potential for missteps and unintended consequences, the ground beneath our feet unsteady and uncertain. However, it is absolutely crucial to recognize and internalize the truth that someone's lack of response, their apparent indifference or disengagement, should never be misconstrued as a signal to abandon hope, surrender our dreams, or concede defeat in the face of adversity. The burning question that now consumes our thoughts, that sets our minds alight with curiosity and determination, is this: how can we, through the alchemy of our own perceptions and actions, transform this seeming rejection into a powerful catalyst for positive change, growth, and self-discovery? By the time the final credits roll on this thought-provoking video, you will be armed with a formidable arsenal of proven strategies and techniques to confront indifference head-on, stare it unflinchingly in the eye, and harness the potent force of reverse psychology to compel the person in question to reevaluate their stance, reconsider their attitude, and see the situation in a new and illuminating light. Before we forge ahead on this path of self-discovery and personal transformation, I have a humble, heartfelt request to make of you, my cherished companions on this journey. If it is within your means and aligns with your desires, please take a moment to bestow a like upon this video, to tap that thumb up icon and send a powerful message of support and appreciation. If you're feeling particularly generous and enthusiastic, I invite you to go one step further and activate the notification bell, ensuring that you never miss a moment of the wisdom, insights, and inspiration we share together. This simple act, though it may seem small and insignificant in the grand scheme of things, wields an immense and far-reaching power as it aids the complex and ever-evolving YouTube algorithm in recognizing the true value and worth that you place on our content. By engaging with our videos in this way, you amplify their reach and visibility, exposing these ideas and concepts to an ever wider audience, touching lives and sparking transformation in ways we may never fully comprehend. Your support in this endeavor, your willingness to stand with us and lend your voice to this cause, is deeply cherished, appreciated, and valued beyond measure. And I cannot express enough the profound gratitude and respect I hold for each and every one of you. Third essential point: avoid impulsive emotional reactions. When faced with rejection, it's natural to feel a wave of emotions, to want to respond and let your feelings overflow. However, there's a valuable technique derived from the Guide to Serenity. When you are dismissed, it might be tempting to give in to frustration or sadness. Yet Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as in ancient Greece, offers us an alternative perspective. This school of thought, championed by luminaries such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, encourages us to adopt a reflective and calm posture in the face of adversity. This doesn't imply repressing emotions, but rather avoiding letting them control us. When ignored, instead of getting upset or seeking external validation, Stoicism advises us to take a pause and reflect. Ask yourself, why does this affect me so deeply? Often, it's not the rejection itself, but our own insecurities and fears of inadequacy that truly hurt us. Practicality is key here. If you find yourself being ignored, take a deep breath and remind yourself, This moment does not define who you are. It's just a passing instance, a fleeting challenge in the grand tapestry of life. Stoicism guides us to focus on our own actions and reactions, the aspects we can control, not the behavior of others, which is ultimately beyond our influence. Therefore, remain polite and kind, even in the face of dismissal. If you feel the need to interact, do so sincerely and without expectations. This stance is not passivity or resignation, but a demonstration of emotional control and inner strength. Recognize that your self-esteem and self-worth are not tied to others' approval. Your true power lies in how you respond, not in how you are treated. While adopting this mindset is not easy, it is certainly transformative. By maintaining serenity in the face of rejection, you are not just managing a difficult situation, but actively growing as an individual. You learn the invaluable lesson that your inner peace and equilibrium do not depend on external validations or the whims of others. This is a journey towards true self-confidence, where self-worth is cultivated independently from within. By adopting this Stoic approach, you display authentic strength and resilience in the face of life's challenges. And that in itself is tremendously attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who exhibit self-assuredness, who do not get destabilized by the first sign of indifference or disapproval. By remaining calm and centered, you not only face the situation with grace, but also thrive in it. You transform into someone capable of handling rejection, using it as a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, a path of personal strengthening, emotional balance, and unshakable resilience. It's a timeless philosophy that equips us to navigate the ups and downs of life with equanimity and grace, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and self-mastery. Fifth vital point, reduce contact. When confronted with indifference or rejection, the impulse to try to fix the situation, to seek dialogue with the other party, trying to fill the void left behind, is common. However, this is the moment when you can change the dynamics and embrace the power of silence. It's not about playing mind games or engaging in manipulation. It's about reaffirming your autonomy and self-respect by choosing not to inundate the other person with incessant messages or calls, desperately seeking their attention or approval. Taking a step back is crucial, and this pause benefits not just the other person, but you as well. It's an opportunity to recalibrate your emotions, gain perspective, and remind yourself that your worth and value do not depend on others' approval or validation. Delving deeper into this concept, the silence employed here is not passive or submissive, but active and strategic. You're not merely waiting helplessly, you're reflecting deeply and maturing emotionally. It's the time to redirect your focus towards your own goals, passions, and personal life. Consider this a reset button that offers clarity, empowerment, and a chance to prioritize your own well-being and growth. This interlude of no contact is not an expression of coldness, cruelty, or indifference. It's the establishment of a healthy boundary for your own mental tranquility and emotional equilibrium. You're sending a clear and powerful message. I respect myself too much to chase after or beg for attention and validation. Adopting this stance is not just liberating, but also incredibly empowering. It speaks volumes about your self-esteem, self-respect, and unwavering confidence. Consider the powerful and enigmatic silent message you send in a world accustomed to immediate responses and constant communication. Your silence can be intriguing and even attractive, showing that you are not easily perturbed by others' actions and have a rich, fulfilling life full of interests and priorities beyond this temporary rejection or setback. It's not about provoking regret, seeking revenge, or manipulating someone to pull them back, but about demonstrating that you are firm, focused, and independent of external validations and opinions. This strategy might not change others' behavior or magically make them realize your worth, but it will certainly transform your own mindset and emotional resilience, making you more self-reliant, focused, and prepared to face future challenges with grace, balance, and unwavering confidence. Reducing contact and embracing silence is a form of self-care, self-respect, and self-affirmation that puts you on the path to move forward in your life with dignity, self-assurance, and an unshakable belief in your own value and potential, regardless of others' reactions or opinions. Ninth key point, adopt reciprocal indifference. When someone ignores you, an effective and powerful response can be simply not to react. This attitude is not about malice, coldness, or petty revenge, but about preserving one's inner peace and emotional equilibrium. If someone chooses to ignore you, let them. Avoid wasting precious energy and mental resources trying to attract their attention or initiate dialogue. Instead, direct your focus elsewhere, towards more positive and productive endeavors. In social contexts like parties or gatherings, this may mean seeking out someone who genuinely appreciates your presence and starting a meaningful conversation with them. It's a powerful acknowledgement that your worth and value do not depend on others' attention or approval. In the inevitable situations where you must interact with this person, such as in a professional setting, prioritize professionalism and emotional detachment. Keep conversations brief, to the point, and devoid of deep personal content or emotional investment. The goal is not to outdo them in a game of indifference or to engage in a cold war of silence, but to maintain a professional and detached stance that preserves your own peace of mind. This approach leaves no room for unnecessary drama, gossip, or emotional entanglements, and sends a clear message. I am here for what truly matters, not for the games or the ego battles. This strategy helps to keep the focus on what is essential, allowing you to remain steady, focused, and unshaken in the face of indifference or disregard. If the disregard persists and shows no signs of improvement, recognize the power and wisdom of strategically withdrawing your energy and attention. This is not an admission of defeat or a sign of weakness, but a strategic retreat to preserve your own well-being and sanity. Understand that your time, energy, and emotional resources are far more valuable when invested in places, relationships, and activities that bring you genuine happiness, growth, and fulfillment. By choosing not to engage in an unequal and draining confrontation, you are not just moving away from a specific person or situation, but actively advancing towards more promising opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful and balanced state of mind. Your way of dealing with indifference does not reflect failure or passivity, but is a testament to your strength, self-respect, and emotional maturity. Remember, in some instances, silence and indifference can be the most powerful, dignified, and self-affirming responses. This approach is a silent declaration of independence, self-sufficiency, and unshakable self-worth. By practicing reciprocal indifference, you are not simply avoiding a confrontation or hiding from a challenge, but positioning yourself as someone who values their own peace, well-being, and emotional balance above the need for external recognition, validation, or approval. It's a stance that communicates self-confidence, self-respect, and a clear understanding of your priorities and boundaries. In short, acting as if they do not exist is not a strategy of isolation, avoidance, or bitterness, but a powerful pathway to self-affirmation, personal empowerment, and emotional liberation. It's a way of reclaiming your own narrative, focusing on your own growth and happiness, and refusing to let others' actions or inactions dictate your sense of self-worth or emotional state. 10th crucial point, practice deliberate silence. Choosing silence over reacting with indifference is not a manipulative strategy to gain advantage or to make the other person feel guilty, but a powerful way to preserve your own dignity, emotional balance, and peace of mind. Stoicism guides us to employ silence not as a tool for provocation, passive aggression, or petty mind games, but as a means for deep self-reflection, emotional control, and inner growth. In situations where words can be easily misinterpreted, twisted, or used to exacerbate conflict and drama, opting for silence is an effective and wise way to maintain integrity, self-control, and emotional equilibrium. This way, you focus more on your personal growth, self-discovery, and emotional maturity, rather than getting trapped in a vicious cycle of negative reactions, toxic emotions, and unproductive confrontations. When someone ignores you and you respond with deliberate silence, turn that silence into a valuable period of introspection, self-reflection, and emotional exploration. It's a precious time to understand your own feelings, analyze your thoughts and reactions, and seek clarity and wisdom from within. The goal is not to punish the other person, to make them feel bad, or to manipulate them into giving you attention, but to safeguard your own inner peace, emotional well-being, and mental tranquility. In this contemplative silence lies a golden opportunity for personal growth, self-discovery, and emotional evolution. It's not about closing yourself off to the world or shutting down emotionally, but about opening up to deep self-knowledge, emotional intelligence, and inner wisdom. Stoicism encourages using these moments of silence to reflect on our virtues, values, priorities, and how we wish to interact with the world and navigate challenging interpersonal situations. It's a chance to ask yourself profound questions. Why does this person's behavior affect me so deeply? What can I learn from this experience about myself and my emotional triggers? How can I evolve, grow, and become a better, wiser, and more emotionally resilient person from here? This type of deliberate silence is constructive and transformative, not destructive or isolating. It's a precious time to strengthen your character, build emotional resilience, and align your reactions and behaviors with your core values and personal principles. Therefore, if you opt for silence in the face of indifference or disregard, let it be a conscious, deliberate decision grounded in self-care, emotional wisdom, and personal growth. It is a choice to rise above engaging in lower behaviors, such as manipulation, revenge, pettiness, or malice. Instead, it's a powerful embrace of the Stoic call for temperance, self-control, emotional discipline, and inner peace. By choosing not to respond reactively, you're not just avoiding the other person or the situation. You are deeply connecting with yourself, your emotions, your values, and your inner wisdom. This practice is a profound way to maintain composure, focus on your personal journey of growth and self-discovery, and embody the Stoic ideal of cultivating serenity, inner peace, and emotional resilience in the face of adversity, challenges, and interpersonal conflicts. Let your silence speak louder than any words could, and allow your inner peace, emotional clarity, and self-respect to guide you at every step. This deliberate silence is a powerful act of self-affirmation, emotional self-care, and personal empowerment. It's a potent reminder that you are the greatest healer, teacher, and guide of your own emotional life and mental well-being. It's an affirmation that even in the face of indifference, rejection, or emotional challenges, you can find the internal strength, wisdom, and emotional resources to rise above the circumstances, staying true to your values, your principles, and your authentic self. It's a transformative practice that transcends the immediate situation, providing a solid foundation for long-term personal growth, emotional mastery, and deep fulfillment. 12th point, kindness with emotional distance. Faced with indifference or rejection, the most balanced and emotionally intelligent response is to extend kindness, but with a healthy degree of caution and boundaries around your emotional world. This does not imply adopting a cold, aloof, or emotionally detached stance, but rather skillfully protecting your inner serenity, peace of mind, and emotional equilibrium. It's perfectly understandable and human to feel hurt, frustrated, or emotionally unsettled when ignored or dismissed by others. But Stoicism encourages us to face such challenging situations, not with emotional turmoil, reactivity, or inner chaos, but with a grounded sense of calm, tranquility, and emotional balance in our hearts and minds. Offer a genuine smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day without expecting anything in return or secretly hoping to manipulate the other person's response. Your kindness and compassion should come from a place of authenticity, emotional generosity, and inner strength, not from a hidden agenda of seeking reciprocity, validation, or attention. Maintaining a healthy emotional distance does not mean erecting impenetrable walls around yourself, shutting others out, or becoming emotionally cold and disconnected. Rather, it means establishing clear, firm, and healthy boundaries that protect your emotional well-being and inner peace. This involves cultivating the wisdom and emotional intelligence to understand that while you can control your own actions, words, and emotional responses, you cannot control others' reactions, behaviors, or feelings towards you. This emotional distance and boundary setting is not a sign of weakness, passivity, or emotional fragility. On the contrary, it is a powerful demonstration of inner strength, self-respect, and emotional resilience. It is a conscious, deliberate decision not to allow the actions or inactions of others to excessively affect your emotional state, dictate your sense of self-worth, or disturb your inner peace and tranquility. By being friendly, kind, and compassionate, yet emotionally reserved and boundaried, you send a clear signal that you will not allow others' indifference, rejection, or mistreatment to unduly disturb your peace of mind, shake your self-esteem, or throw you off your centered emotional course. This balanced approach not only protects your emotional well-being and safeguards your inner tranquility, but also empowers you to navigate challenging interpersonal situations with grace, wisdom, and emotional sovereignty. The skillful combination of kindness and compassion with healthy emotional detachment and strong boundaries is a powerful expression of Stoic wisdom and emotional intelligence. This delicate balance allows for gracious, friendly interactions and compassionate communication while simultaneously maintaining robust emotional integrity, inner strength, and unshakable self-respect. It's a potent sign of emotional maturity, psychological insight, and profound self-understanding. You face life's rejections, disappointments, and emotional challenges not with bitterness, resentment, or crushing sadness, but with an unwavering sense of serenity, inner dignity, and emotional resilience. Consistently practicing this balance of kindness and emotional distance leads to a transformative discovery and a profound inner shift. Even amidst indifference, neglect, or disregard from others, it's possible to maintain a serene spirit, a compassionate heart, and a deep sense of respect and emotional equilibrium towards yourself and others. By cultivating this emotionally balanced and boundaried attitude, you'll find that life becomes not just more bearable or tolerable, but also deeply enriching and fulfilling, marked by unshakable serenity, emotional resilience, and an unwavering respect for your own unique path and inherent value as a person.